So listen, here we go again. We back at it. It kind of feel like you got like a new energy on you. Like you. I don't want to say you different. I think, especially for me, like knowing you all the years, I don't want to say it's different. I think you showing a different side.
Yeah.
And I mean, with this interview, I want to talk about how we get here, like how we get from the inside man to here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, first, like, do you like really like recognize your true like impact on the culture, like Jackson music and music itself?
Somewhat. I can see it somewhat. I don't know if I be paying attention to it more than anybody else would. I probably be so in my own world that I don't really look for my influence. But I think I see it like glimpses some here and there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I know.
You think you just see glimpses of this shit?
I'm saying I probably, you know how sometimes I might be naive to think that I might didn't influence it. It'll take for somebody to be like, bro, I really, then okay, it's like, instead of me just taking that they took that from me or they got that from me.
Okay, so like, going back to like the inside man and where music was at that time, like on the world stage, where music was, and then thinking about where music was on the Jackson scene.
Facts.
Niggas rapping, singing, being ultra vulnerable and emotional. Do you remember that?
At that time?
Yeah.
Nah, niggas was thugging Fergus Bones, real life street niggas in them motherfuckers.
Either you was a supreme street nigga and rapping by supreme street nigga shit.
Facts. Or you was
a backpack rapper.
Yeah, you was
like
a rapper.
Like a super lyrical rapper. It wasn't like no in between.
Nah.
So
it was getting there though. It was already kind of forming to get there. I feel like,
you know, I think we had like fly rap too. Though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
we had fly rap. So,
yeah.
It was like 3.
But fly rap was really the third in that list. Like if you had to rank them,
all rap was fuck these bitches.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, one note.
Fly, I'm fucking all the bitches. I'm fly.
Facts. Backpack.
Nigga, I'm getting money and fucking all the bitches.
Yeah.
Backpack rappers.
Fuck these bitches.
Even
the yeah.
Fuck the queens and the Nubian princess.
No love for these hoes.
No love.
Yeah, that definitely shifted around that time then. Yeah.
So now, do you think it's a little, I want to say, safer to be vulnerable in the music?
For me, well, I ain't gonna say. Oh, you saying just the whole? Yeah, it's because from then to now, it's a lot of more people have been vulnerable. So yeah, it's definitely room for that now. It's easier to be. Back then when it was rare, you kind of make you scared to jump out there and be the first one to be like, bro, I really love these hoes.
So easy to say that that belongs to you, like you carved out that line.
Somewhat. I hate to be that. Look, I hate to be that nigga to be like, bro, I started this because it around that same time. You say in the town only though. You ain't saying the world.
Yeah, I mean in the world we knew we had T-Pain.
You gotta think too. Like at that time, I know for a fact when I dropped Inside Man, when I dropped it, I noticed the town was fucking with it right. But then Boy dropped at the same time, and when I heard it, I was like, "This nigga on the same vibe." Drake dropped what's the mix? What the tape he dropped? He just dropped again.
I mean,
not the album. So Far Gone.
So Far Gone.
Yeah. So I just remember niggas in the town like, bro, this nigga rapping and singing, this shit crazy. I'm like, damn.
Okay, that was in the town.
I'm saying
in the town, niggas heard that, but also even when Drake first came out, it was some niggas like they didn't want to hear.
Oh yeah, it most definitely was. Most definitely, yeah.
Like I mean, that was considered like soft rap.
Yeah,
and it
facts.
was easier to be softer, further away from Jackson. I mean, you could hear it in Drake music. Drake even say like niggas didn't want to hear that shit.
Yeah, facts.
Right. So what gave you the understanding that you could do that? Or just say fuck it? What made you say fuck it? I want to talk from this perspective.
That was just always
nobody talking.
That was just always my perspective, and I couldn't really get that off in the group. Even in the group, if you go back and listen to some of them records, I probably was getting that off. It might have been overshadowed by the more popular conversation. Like they might be saying fuck these hoes. I might be on here like, bro, I'm really in love with my girl. And you might hear it, but you really might think I'm saying the same thing they saying. Not saying I wasn't saying fuck these hoes too, but it was just harder to be vulnerable with my guys because I don't think they want me to be vulnerable in that space. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think listening to some of the older records with the group First Up Fam, I don't think you were inside man.
No, I wasn't that deep in my bag. Yeah, I got that deep in my bag by myself because I felt like it was more comfortable to do by myself.
I remember hearing the inside man and feeling like it was a secret.
Something about the project?
Yeah.
It kind of was.
Yeah.
It started off as one. Now when I got the rollout ready, then I was ready to let people hear it.
I remember hearing, like I'm talking about, I heard it before.
Oh yeah, then it was kind of like a secret.
But I'm saying I heard it when the world heard it, and it
still felt like a secret.
It still felt like.
What made you feel like it was just because it wasn't?
Me being as close to the music, it still felt like I never heard you like that before.
Yeah.
Like, not just you. I never heard nobody from the town like that.
Yeah.
Even Drake. Like, let's just say we was comparing it at that time.
Yeah.
Like Drake was the person that was doing it,
Yeah.
right? Drake, what you was doing with the auto tune, was different.
Yeah.
Drake auto tune is to fix little holes in
basically,
his
that's basically it. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Your shit was turned up to where it was like, well, I guess it turned up. I don't know if it turned up.
Yeah, it's turned up. No, it's turned up.
To like cut through the music.
Yeah.
Like, how did you find that tone vocally, or was that just by mistake?
Nope.
Or was it out of fear too?
Fear for my voice. Like I said, I wasn't really comfortable with my normal voice. So when I found auto tune, turn that motherfucker all the way up, and whatever come out. Once I heard myself like that, this is how I want to sound. It kind of hide the imperfections that I'm scared to show y'all. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, once I turn this all the way up, you can't hear no flaws in my eyes. There's still some flaws there, but you couldn't hear them like I heard them without the auto tune.
Right. Yeah. So even now when I'm hearing the newer music, and as you transition through the years, the auto tune is not that, it's not peaking like that no more. It's kind of either you got more comfortable with your voice.
Facts.
Or like you just kind of understand the auto tune a little better.
It's both. I got comfortable, but then it's like, it depends on who recorded. Some people scared of that version of me, or scared of that cut through auto tune. So if I go to an engineer, they like, I'm gonna dial it back some so you can hear your natural voice. And it's like, I had to tell them like, bro, I had to remember like, bro, these people know me from cutting through, turning auto tune all the way up. Right. So why are we being afraid of that, saying because nobody else don't sound like that? Right. So they'll try to base it off of nobody else is using it. Right. Basically, really making me a rapper. They'll say like, well, Lil Baby use auto tune, but you can't hear it like that. Right. But I'm not rapping. I'm really singing. So it's like, why are you trying to make me one of the guys when I'm really something totally different than it?
So which do you prefer? Or
cut through. Every time I go somewhere, I tell them to cut that motherfucker up.
Even when you like in the super R&B bag?
It just make me, when I'm recording, it just make me go to places I never would have went when I hear it all the way on. Right. I'm going to do some crazy shit that's how came with that. So it's like, leave it all the way on because we never know what could happen when it's all the way on.
Right. So, okay. I think that make Inside Man make a little sense. So getting back to Inside Man for a minute. To be that vulnerable on these records, when you finally put it out, was you nervous to like put it out?
Facts. A little less nervous than I was before people around me heard it. Now it's like the people who heard it like it. So I'm like, everybody else should like it too. Right. But I still know it's more than the people around me are like close to the music, so they might like it because they know me. I don't know what the world gonna say, but fuck it, let's give it to them because the people that boosted me up to put it out. So yeah, I was less nervous.
So putting that type of music at those type of records, and then getting feedback that you got, I want to say it shifted Jackson music, like Jackson culture, like musically, when their record came out, like when the
whole
full
tape
Inside Man came out, to see a black, I mean, not a black boy, but you know what I mean, like a young man on there talking like that. You on front of that motherfucker in the tuxedo. Like, you breaking a lot of rules at that time. Yeah. Like, this now seem easy. It's nothing.
Seem like anybody could do the
get on there and make their records about heartache and heartbreak and these type of things. To do that, when did you become comfortable with the Inside Man? Not just the project, but the true Inside Man.
I think, like I said, when people, once the inner circle or just people around start hearing it, it made me feel more comfortable. Like, I guess if I would have let somebody hear it, or I put it on MySpace and somebody heard it and they were like, that shit you on MySpace, that shit kind of, if they'd have tore me down, like, bro, that shit kind of weak. Like, bro, you kind of, I probably would have sheltered up and put that shit back on the computer. But for niggas, men to hear it and be like, boy, that, can you burn me a copy of that? I'm like, bro, you want this? Like, you don't want the fam shit? Nigga, like, bro, I got that. Can you burn me a copy of the songs you got on MySpace? I want to ride around and listen to it.
I remember that time too, like being in the studio and hearing some of these records, you kind of like breezing through the records, and then guy like, bro, what is that?
Yeah.
Like, what you doing with that? Like, what
I probably was scared to even, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't know what, the thing I don't want is for a nigga to be like, bro, you on there crying? Yeah. I'm out of here, dog. I can't work with you no more. Like, that was the time. Yeah, that was the time. Yeah.
Any sensitivity was seen as weakness.
Yeah, that shit. Yeah.
You know, type of thing.
Yeah.
So after the success of Inside Man, like, and would you say Inside Man was successful?
Kind of. I think Pole in My Pants overshadowed Inside Man.
Well,
because
after the success of Pole in My Pants, which was on Inside Man.
Yeah.
Do you think that changed you as a person, and as an artist? Like, did it, not from a confidence perspective, but from feeling like I got this shit, like I got it in that way.
It made me feel like I could take it to wherever. Like, Inside Man was just the introduction of me taking it to where, and I probably didn't even go as far as I could have went at that time. Maybe I did in the time we was in, but after that it was like I can really take this shit wherever I want to go. Now, whatever kind of music I want to do, I can do it. And you know what I'm saying? If they like it, they do. If they don't, they don't. Right. Somebody gonna like it though.
For sure.
Yeah.
Speaking of Pole in My Pants though, right? Does it feel like you're still dealing with the duality of what the Inside Man is, and how even you separate Pole in My Pants from the Inside Man?
Yeah.
And the Inside Man, I mean, Pole in My Pants is
on the inside
Man. But even you say, I mean,
only because
Inside Man was successful, but Pole in My Pants was.
Only because people have separated. I feel like they the same. Like I tell everybody, when I do say this, that's an R&B record. It's just, you think it's not because of the drums, but that was always my lane for R&B. Yeah. Hard ass drums, and I'ma just sing on top of them. Right. Like the mixture of rap with R&B. Like, I rap and I've been producing, but it's like I ain't never really heard nobody sing over hard production. Like, traditional R&B is cool, but that sometimes them drums be too soft for me. So it's like I want some harder drums, and I'ma sing on top of them. Even if I'm singing about my feelings being hurt, I still want the drums to be hard, like rap drums. Right. So people think Pole in My Pants is a rap song, but it's really an R&B song. Every song, it's 19 songs Inside Man. Right. Every song is an R&B song.
So, do you think Pole in My Pants, in your opinion, you think Pole in My Pants overshadowed Inside Man, the full project?
Facts.
Do you think some people who done heard Pole in My Pants who never heard the Inside Man?
Facts.
Do you think that's a disservice to the Inside Man?
Yeah, I do. Yeah. And it's kind of like my fault too, because once Pole in My Pants kind of take off, we kind of, Inside Man is still there, and I'm still creating music in that form, but I'm not pushing it to the people. And I'm not pushing Pole in My Pants to the people either. They just grabbing it, so they might not catch all the other stuff I'm pushing through at the same time because they so stuck on it. And I drop dancing it right behind it. Right. So
even with dancing it, because I wanted to get to that too, do you think we get dancing it without the extreme success of Pole in My Pants?
Probably not. And it wasn't even extreme successful at that time, though. It was successful. It let me know that it could work, but it wasn't even just peak.
Okay, this is what I'm saying. So even then, do you think you stepped on Pole in My Pants?
With dancing it?
Yes.
Once I got comfortable enough to create by myself, I just had got in the lane where I was just, here, bro, y'all gonna get this shit, because it was a time too, like, because I come from where I couldn't really record and put my music out, where I felt like I could. Right. So now it's like, now I done dropped the solo project, I can give y'all whatever I want, because y'all just don't know how much I got. Right. So Pole going, I don't know that music-wise, I'm supposed to take the record and push that record to the max. Right. I just give y'all another, here go another. Shit, y'all think I got nothing else? Here go another one. Right. But I really should have probably slowed down and just.
Was that the change after the success of
Inside Man,
or
just
give
just
feeling like, okay, now I'm comfortable enough to hit the gas.
Yeah, y'all can have whatever I got, whether it's this type of music or that type of music.
So even that though, like coming out Pole in My Pants, dropping dance in that loop, when it was a time, a lot of artists were creating, and I think you kind of like crunk up a whole era of like not just the sound of the music, but just people feeling like oh, this shit can happen. Like,
Yeah,
it can happen.
yeah.
We're going to the club and hearing music that's connecting to that generation.
Facts.
Right? And it was a time where people were just creating at that level. Coming with dancing and right out the pole of my pants. And bringing the guys along with you, like in a way where you like, do you think that kind of fuel you to like just keep going in that way?
The success of dancing it, or just the whole?
Yeah, like once you go pole in my pants and dancing it.
Yeah, cause you know how hard it is to get like one record to go into town.
Exactly.
So 2 of them is like, shit.
Okay, and then we go
3 of them.
So after that, you gotta be an asshole. You gotta be a fuck nigga after 3.
At least that's what people think. Yeah.
I'm just asking. You don't turn into no fuck.
Nah,
nigga.
I don't turn. Nah, you don't.
I mean, I'm not asking because I know.
Yeah,
I know
you saying yeah, but yeah,
But
nigga,
saying,
yeah, definitely people thought that for sure.
Get they bitches.
Yeah, the way I'm talking on these records too,
Yeah.
I'm a fuck nigga. I'm an asshole fuck nigga, cocky ass, whatever. You know what I'm saying? All that come with what you would expect from a person to have that much success.
Right.
What you would think is success, because I don't really feel like it's success, but it's not where I was going. That's the ceiling to them.
Right.
I'm like, bro, nah, I see so far past this shit.
So do what I'm saying. After 3 hit records, back to back
Yeah.
to back,
Yeah.
right? Shutting clubs down, going on these runs. How do you not become a fuck nigga? How do you not get caught up in? Let's get a lit personal. Like, how many kids you got?
1,
How do you not have
2. I'm gonna say 2, because I consider my nephew
For
mine
sure.
too. Yeah.
But how you don't have 7 kids?
Protection.
don't?
Protection. It just ain't much more meant for me to have no more. Doing
After
it.
3 hit records in the town.
I'm just saying, you got to know too. Again, I love my girl. This is the message I'm pushing across.
For sure.
I got a girl at the time, so I don't all that wild. I'm saying, but all that wild shit you hear on the record, you probably think I'm out here just popping it every night, and I ain't though.
Wait, okay, then go back. Okay, let's just say you popped it on these records.
Yeah.
You got a girl and you live in your, as you
Yeah.
should. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That goes back to how you not a fuck nigga.
Yeah.
Listen, 1 hit record, you got a girl.
Yeah.
Okay, I can
Two
maintain.
what?
2.
My girl out of here.
Nah, she here, but
Yeah,
I'm still.
I got to put. I got to put. Yeah.
What we think, how this shit go.
Yeah.
How do you still maintain with this level of success, still navigating, keeping your heart in this shit, just keeping your heart and not becoming a buster?
Shit, I guess that just mean my heart was pure from the, you know what I'm saying? Like couldn't none deter me from being me. Like the success couldn't make me change because that's who I was anyway.
Right. So it's interesting, like hearing the bulk of records that I done heard, Inside Man, all these type of records, and hearing like where Inside Man took you coming out for Pole in My Pants, then going straight to like dancing it, then going to Nigga Better Get They Bitches. I'm not sure if we get those records back to back if the success of Pole in My Pants, right? And with that said though, is it another side of something that we haven't got yet or we haven't been paying attention to?
No, I think I feel like I've been doing the same kind of music since the Inside Man, maybe just the title different, but I think it's still being missed because of those records. Because I haven't made anything to people big as those records, so you might miss all of the message in the other music. I'm saying like. It's probably better music I can make, but I still feel like we going to the level with everything I'm making though.
Okay, so let's think about the era, right? So let's just think about the dance in the era, the Pole in My Pants era. Let's just say we was young men then.
Yeah.
And your listeners and fans and supporters was younger too. They were moheading till they were musty. I remember.
Facts.
Just moheading the night away.
Yeah.
Right? Them same people are like married. Done
Yeah.
graduated
Okay,
college,
so yeah.
done those things.
So yeah, it's more.
Now, is it still places for records like Pole in My Pants?
Yeah, for me, yeah, because I still like to have fun, or at least make music to have fun. Because I might not be the guy who gonna mow here till I'm musty, but I can make the music for the guys who want to do
Shout
that.
out to them guys.
Yeah, but I just don't know how to do that. Like,
real quick, I want to talk about that mohead era too, because I think that's a super important
facts.
era to the time when you were really kicking ass, right?
Yeah.
The mohead era and the 'cause I don't even think we give a lot of love to people that was doing the mohead.
Nah, we don't.
It kind of like that molded it over, but
Yeah.
they was kind of like and I say this with our respect, they were kind of like the strippers of
that era, the party, like the party music.
Like the party music,
Yeah.
the Roscoe Dash,
Yeah.
the looks, and those type of things. If the strippers was in that motherfucker dancing
got
and
one.
it made niggas throw some money,
Yeah.
you knew like, oh, I got
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
If you were taking your record to Dreams or some of the other spots that was kind of had the energy in there at that time,
And them guys get
15, 20 guys started moheading through that motherfucker.
you
all
got
that
one.
shit.
That's significant of like let me know that I got one.
It was that era. I
Yeah.
think the mohead era and the party music era was connected in a way
Yeah.
that made a lot of sense. It made the most sense at that time.
Yeah.
So just talk about that era, like the mohead era, and like what those guys kind of meant to the music.
Like what I said, I ain't know what the mohead was for one. I just seeing it and it looked cool. You know what I'm saying? Seeing like you said, 15 guys moving around the club the way they move, it looked like some fly ass dancing.
Right.
So I already had in my head, I got to make something for that. But I didn't really know what to make because that's not I don't know these guys, I'm not attached to them, so I don't know what makes them do that. I'm listening to the tempos, but I don't know. I don't even know I already got the record that they're going to do this too. So for them guys to do what they did once it come on, they let me know like, oh, I got one.
I think all three of them records, they mohead.
Facts. I didn't know that though, but like I'm saying, I'm trying to force myself to make one. Those records were never made to mohead. Pole in My Pants were made because,
For sure.
yeah, like this shit was not for no mohead.
I think after those records kind of did their thing, like the mohead kind of moved past. So, would you say you killed the mohead?
I did not kill the mohead. I did not kill the mohead. I think it just, I don't know. I don't think we, like you saying that we didn't give them guys enough credit. We didn't get a mohead, and then you know it was problem with the mohead. Who made it? Who done it? Why we doing it here? They killed the mohead.
Yeah. And that's how it goes.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
Okay, shout out to the mohead guys.
Well, mohead ain't dead. My bad. I apologize. Mohead ain't dead. It just kind of killed the momentum.
It just kind of
yeah.
Okay, so in that era, moving past that era, we're not just understanding that era. You coming out that era after going back to back. Where do you land after that? Where do you think you in your career? Was it a time in your career where you started to feel like, okay, niggas ain't fucking with me no more? Like
right after them records.
Right.
Not right after them. Right after them records, I kind of felt like a rapper. They took me now though to sit back and like, damn, I was still making R&B records, but pole is R&B. Dancing, it kind of was. I still consider R&B, but it kind of was a mixture of more rapping. Nigga better get they bitches. I'm still singing, but I think like after people gravitated towards those records, I kind of turned into like a full rapper, like, and I started rapping more. So I think I just kind of shied away from the Inside Man because this guy was more popular. Even though it's the same guy, but this guy was more popular. So right after those records, I think I was just super rapping more so than more vulnerable. I got out of my vulnerable bag because I seen what was working. I never changed. I still dropped those records, but I still. So yeah, but like then on down the line, then it might have felt like all the guys ain't around no more, so niggas ain't really fucking with me like. Yeah.
Is it easier now with you like growing as a man outside the music? Is it easier now for you to be vulnerable in the music?
Facts. Be more mature, like, and yeah, it's definitely easy. Just
even after coming out them records, where let's just say the majority of the people who tap into you and want to see something from you, want to hear you talk about be in full control.
Yeah.
Like be in full control. I'm that nigga.
Yeah.
I'm fucking all the bitches.
Yeah.
You niggas can't fuck with me.
But I say all this shit in the other records. They just prefer to hear it. It sounds different. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So when you are more vulnerable and saying, hey, I'm that nigga, but I'm hurting.
Yeah.
Right? Do people receive it the same way as those records?
Hell no, they think I be playing. I think like niggas be like I always sit back and just be like, bro, I dropped a whole project called My Feelings Hurt.
Yeah.
You think somebody hit me like, bro, dog, you good?
Yeah.
Niggas just were like, he probably just playing. Even females out there here, they were like, yo, you don't sound like your feelings hurt. But now if I get them the backstory or like why my feelings hurt, bitch will call me crying like, I get it.
Yeah.
Now you ain't just lying on these records.
Yeah.
So I had to sit back and be like, that's probably why nobody don't think. They think it's just art. Like, nah, he just creating the moment saying his feelings. Like, nah, dog, I don't really. So yeah, I think people just kind of skimmed over that because It was like, and they don't. If you know the inside man, it registered. Right. You like, nah, dog, probably his feelings hurt. Right. But if you don't, if you know Pole in my pants, you think this nigga just playing. Right. Like he out here just playing on our top.
So if you had to say the casual listener, do the casual listener know look? Do they know?
Somebody, the casual listener being the person who kind of only know the.
Who like listen to you?
Oh no.
They don't know you. Do you think you have listeners that
know me? A few. It's a few that's really tapped in because they didn't listen to, because they've grown with me from the inside man, or they caught on somewhere else and they found, they found a spot to be like, okay, yeah, I see this side of it, bro, but this really like all of it's him, but like it's another part of him that y'all missing. Right. You know how you just said like being an asshole or fuck nigga. Right. It's a lot of people who probably assume that before they meet me. Right. Then when they meet me, it's like, bro, nothing like. Yeah. So it's like, yeah. That's when you really gravitate towards.
So with you being so accountable in the music, but also being true, trying to create art from a true place, does that ever like affect your personal life, where people like say, well, damn, my nigga, why is you dragging me on these records, or why
facts,
are you like doing anything on these records?
You saying like females or
whatever.
Whatever I'm saying,
talking about when he hit somebody, and they say, I know he's talking about me,
facts,
right? And that's how I know you not a fuck nigga. Cause talking like that and telling certain shit on these records, somebody would want to tell their side of the story. You gotta be telling the truth on a lot of this shit. Because nobody even want to kind of.
And they probably still want to tell their side of the story, or they just feel more comfortable just coming at me with it because I'm the one that's. Right. And it ain't really no fuck ass situation. I ain't making them I ain't. And if I got on these records, just paint a motherfucker like. Yeah, I'd be on the internet, like,
Do that ever make you want to stray away from being as vulnerable and as authentic on the record?
For like, them feeling the type of way, being so truthful.
Just what you got to deal with by.
Sometimes, but it always seems they'll be hot in a moment, but I have to kind of tell them like, this my truth too, like, you know what I'm saying? But I get it, like, but again, they be hollering and don't nobody know who they is, really. Yeah. So it just be like, you mad, and I didn't say your name, I didn't say what you really done. But it had me at the point where I was like, bro, I'm just going to, because I go out, say some names. I did say some names, and nigga like, bro, why did you do that? I'm like, yeah, my bad. So, but it's still, so I just kind of figured another way to talk about this shit without saying people's names and shit,
For sure. So coming off the success of those 3 records, and then trying to like shift gears and like feeling like, you're not as successful in those spaces and feel like you gotta kind of like, did you ever feel like you had to recreate some, or was it always to stick to the plan, I just gotta be me and see what comes from it?
That was always the thing, but sometimes I kind of felt like I can recreate, because that other shit is easy, like another pole in my pants or another whatever. Another one of them records, I could recreate one, but I wasn't so much trying. I just was trying maybe because of what the fans say they wanted. So it's like I'm giving y'all this, but they saying, well, we wanna. So I might, okay, well, I can make that. That shit easy, but I might not make it till they like it. It still ain't one of. It ain't peaking past the other records, but I'm knowing it's really the same shit. I just went in here and talk shit on them motherfuckers from top to bottom.
Do you even think fans know what the fuck they want?
They don't. Because a nigga tell you we want these, you'll give it to them. They be like, nah. I mean, because I think it comes from a musician. It's like, you want the feeling you got the first time you heard that or whatever. I don't know if that's recreatable, if that's a word.
Yeah, because you not who you
Facts.
were.
Yeah.
Like,
So
you know what I'm saying? So like, some of your fans, when they heard Pole in My Pants, was first year in Jackson State.
Yeah. You ain't there no more, so you not going to, I don't know how to make you feel like.
You're a veterinarian now.
Yeah.
You don't feel the same.
The only way to feel that way is to go back and listen to Pole in My Pants. Like Jay say shit. You want my old shit, go listen to it.
Yeah. So, okay. Fast forward to like where we at now, or like coming from all just having a success, being a pillar in the arts in this community, like helping a lot of people kind of like get their own sound now, producing those type of things. Do you feel like now you still got more to offer and more to give? Facts,
because maybe because it wasn't received well when I was offering it, so now it's like I can. Where it's more popular to offer what I was offering or more, I can definitely give it to you now, and it's received well. So yeah, I definitely got way more to offer now.
So being, let's just say, over a decade in the game, for sure, right? I think you done sung on 1,000 hooks, rapped 1,000 verses,
Facts.
dropped many projects, done 100,000 shows, right? How do you still create at this level and be as authentic and show up as vibrant without feeling used?
I never felt really used. Like, what you mean? Like, when you say used, like,
in a way where if I get, like you say, you dropped the whole project called My Feelings Hurt,
yeah.
right? And somebody can say, man, talk about the whole, like man, put Pole in My Pants 2 out.
Yeah.
And it's like, bro.
Yeah. What about this?
I'm feeling it. Like, I'm really in my bag.
Yeah.
Like, creatively, you feeling like I'm peaking. I'm really talking at that level.
Yeah.
Right? That's one. But also, this means something to me.
Facts.
Putting out something that means something to you, and then people not receiving it in a way where they just want to hear some, not no fluff shit, but they just want to hear some shit that just feel good.
Yeah.
Not this creative. I done seen you create.
Yeah.
And what it takes for you to create, and what you got to pull from, to pull from them spaces, right? To use your real life for somebody to say,
I guess because it means so much to me, I really don't.
It don't matter.
It don't even matter. It's like, bro, I had to do that for me.
For sure.
So it don't matter.
So that's probably the secret thing, like doing it for you.
Yeah.
And
keep me going.
You saying you just doing it for you, and that's enough.
Yeah.
Right. So okay, fast forward to like Johnny T's Hollywood look on the one way. I was in there. You went super crazy. Before we get to the actual night, what takes us, so fucking long to get the people to deliver at that clip where people like get a chance to like really see you unfold in front of them?
Fear.
Why does it take us that long?
Fear. Like
You
being
on the
scared.
inside, man, you got hits.
I didn't crawl back in. The music is one thing. To get up there and perform this shit, like, it's a different. You an artist. You know, when you up there, you by yourself.
For sure.
So it's like, shit, I don't know if I want to get up there and do some of these records by myself. Like,
but you Hollywood.
that's the guy who be pouring Pole in My Pants. That shit easy. I can do that shit with my eyes closed. Yeah. You talking about these more intimate records of My Feelings? I don't know, dog.
So is that a difference, making the music and then having to serve the music in front of people?
Sometimes it's a different. Yeah, sometimes just because I don't know if I'm able to do that, because I had previously during the time it was recorded, I probably felt like I could have. Right. But you remember the show we had at when the sound was messed up at Sweet 106? Yeah, that was my first kind of like inside. Yeah. That kind of deterred me from like, this is my first. I ain't no auto-tune. I'm singing live. Yeah. It kind of like sound messed up. It's like, fuck, I don't know if I'm ready to do these records live. Yeah. So after so much time and me not putting my own show together or not trying to incorporate those records into the shows when I'm doing Pole in My Pants, it just kind of made me feel like I don't want to do no show where I gotta get soup. But people been asking like, bro, you need to do. Hell no, man.
Okay, so do you feel like that was unfair to the
fact to the people? Yeah.
Right. So did you feel some sort of like indebted to them? Like, I got to do. I owe them
folks that. I owe myself that too, because if I'm doing it for me, that's part of doing it. Sure. Not just creating it, putting it out, and then just laying back. It's like, bro, shit, you gotta get these folks all of it to make them believe it. Sometimes somebody might have seen that show and be like, nah, dog, feeling with her. I could tell, like, somebody hit me like, bro, you was about to cry. Yeah. Like, yeah, now I know, like, okay, yeah, like, okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Coming off this show, is the fear still there, though? Because I seen the show. It didn't look like you was scared.
I don't think I never look scared on stage. Like, people tell me I'm a different person on stage. Like, a hoe might like me from seeing me on stage. Like, nah, that ain't me off the stage, though. Off the stage, I might be like, I might not say nothing. Yeah. So when I tell a motherfucker, like, bro, I'm really shy, they be like, hell no. I be like, bro, you came to a show, seen me popping it. You think that how I be off stage? I'm totally different. I got the microphone. That means nobody can talk louder than me. Right. I'm going to do whatever the fuck I want to do on stage. So that's all it is. And I'm really in artist mode then. Right. So, and I think that feeds into my real personality when I'm successful on stage. I ain't been up there and been really putting down no show in a long time. It's been like a robot, like, Pole, damn, nigga better get that bitch of timber out of there.
do you feel like you hit your target at that show?
Facts. Yeah.
Like you hit,
Yeah.
you served
Yeah.
what you was
I still got.
supposed to
Yeah, I definitely did that, but I feel like it's still other targets to hit.
Yeah. Okay, so coming off, I was there. The success of this show, was it surprising for you?
Kinda, cause I've been gone away for so long.
Yeah.
I expected it, but it's still at the same time like shit. Might get them motherfucker, and because it's been so long, folk might not pull up because it's like, bro, he gonna do the same thing he been doing at every show.
Right.
But for them to actually come out to see, like, nah, what is dog gonna do?
So even with me being there and just seeing the show unfold, it kind of felt like you was telling the supporters and listeners and the people who came out to see you something without saying it. It felt like a rebirth or something. It felt like you was saying like, oh, I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah.
hiding,
Yeah.
I ain't
Yeah.
ducking this shit. I'm out here and
Fact.
I'm finna give y'all what y'all been deserving for
Facts.
long.
Yeah, that's real.
Would that be safe to say?
Yeah. Yeah. It felt like that, even if it was unintentional. It definitely felt like this is me getting back in front of the music, giving you what you deserve, other than just the music, because just the music is not enough. And maybe in certain people's cases it is to just give you music and get out the way. But I know from the town it's gonna be hard to just give people music and just bag up and get out the way. They feel like you don't do the shit no more.
Right.
Yeah.
So is this a new look, or is this the same look, just a different perspective or a different point of view?
Yeah, just a mature look.
For sure.
Mature, yeah.
What does that mean though? What kind of person who the person who listens to Inside Man, cried themselves to sleep, popped their ass to Pole in My Pants, told niggas to get their bitches, timbered it out, they feelings were hurt, they went on all the rides.
Yeah.
Right? When they land here on this look, what does that mean for them? What does that mean for them?
It gonna be a still some of that, but it might be kind of shaky too, cause I'm just in a shaky place where I don't. So you might get some pop your ass to this. You might get some mature records where I'm looking like I really wanna, cause Inside Man is singing from being in love. Now it might be some records where like shit, I really wanna be in love, but I really don't wanna be in love. That's why I say this shit might be bumping. You might think I'm contradicting myself now on whatever I'm putting out there.
No, I think with you, that's what makes the music so good, because it is a contradiction.
Yeah.
But that's what honesty is.
Yeah, facts.
Right?
Facts.
Monday, I love you to death.
Yeah.
I want to be with you.
Yeah.
Friday, though, the club is sitting on fire.
I'm outside.
Out here, I got to feel it. But when I get done, I'm gonna call
you.
I'm gonna be back.
Fact.
I think that's the music though.
Yeah.
And I think you give a Monday music and
Friday, Saturday
music too though, and that's a part of this thing too. So like understanding this is a new look or a new perspective from the same. Do you feel re-energized, or should listeners be scared that, man, he gonna duck back in the hole?
Nah, I feel re-energized. I'm trying to stay out that hole. I know I gotta stay out that hole, so I can't go back in that hole.
What, as an artist, not just speaking for you, but as an artist, as a collectively, what do you think put artists in the hole? In the artist hole, and any artist know what the artist hole is.
Not feeling the love, like just not feeling like you feeling the love. Like I'm doing it for me, so that's enough. So I'm still creating it, but it's like ain't nobody appreciating this shit. Why the fuck would I even try to jump out there with this shit, give it my all? Like I might well just record it. It's back to square one. Give it to my circle of people that want to hear it around me. As long as I satisfy them, I'm straight. Right. I stay in my hole. You won't see me out nowhere unless I pop out. Yeah. But I ain't here to do no full rundown or no artist shit. Yeah.
But like we said though, you feel now that the supporter deserves to get their full spectrum of Hollywood.
Because I never gave it to them, and just for me to give it to them this once and to feel their love, it's like they deserve this. I deserve this. If I really want to be who I want to be, I got to give it to them this way. The other way, this shit gonna just.
So I think listening to the new single "Lost on the North," I think that is Inside Man on steroids.
Yeah, it's definitely a difference then.
It's the Inside Man, but it's more poised, more mature, more direct.
Facts.
And it's hey, all the bullshit out of the way. Even the vocal tone, like I was saying, it's cutting but it ain't cutting out fear.
Yeah.
It's cutting out understanding.
Facts.
Right.
Yeah.
So okay, so the people who done listen to Lost on the North and they been in their feeling so bad. You know what I'm saying? And they got some bitches, but these ain't the bitches they want.
Facts.
Right?
Yeah.
Is it safe to say after that we gonna land? Are we gonna land in the club soon?
For sure. Most definitely.
We gonna go big and
I ain't no telling where we going.
Yeah.
It really ain't no telling where we going. Yeah. Cause I'm back energized. I've been energized, but now it's like with the love behind the energy. Yeah. So now it's like I know they damn near begging for something. Right. Whether it's in my feelings or club or just something they never seen. So it's like I gotta give them that.
The inside man run up until now, do you think you bent your wheel a little bit more towards what the people was asking for? So like how we talked about this.
Yeah.
So okay, so do you think it would be time now to like
stand on it?
Just be what you
whatever.
Like
Yeah.
we was talking about it. If the success of Part of My Pants don't happen, we don't get dance and niggas better get their bitches
right.
in. We don't get that lineup, which was a superb lineup.
Yeah.
And that was great. The fans really knew what they were doing. They selected things and they did those things. Mm-hmm. We've seen that side, right? And I think you got more of it for sure. Yeah. I done heard a record. I don't want to be crazy. Yeah. But I heard a record like that's a real
could yeah.
Nah, it ain't no could.
It's one of them.
If niggas get out their feelings out their bag and just know like we back. Like no, we it's there.
Yeah.
Like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Is it unfair to like speed past this Lost on the North?
It is, because that'll be damn near repeating the process of I just give you this. And then it's like, how can I expect you to respect me being in my feelings if I keep speeding past this shit?
You not respecting.
Yeah, it's like, bro, I'm like, bro, fuck my feeling, man. Let's party. Yeah, and I don't even want to party. It's like, this for y'all. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, like, we got to slow it down. Because it's like, bro, I'm really still in my feeling. Right. Well, you can see Lost on the North is shaky. Yeah. Because I come from, I want my bitch back. Yeah. Then, like, but I got the other hoes that I still want too now. Yeah. So, it's really, that's why I see it's really a shaky record. Or just me being shaky at this moment.
Okay. And is there, authentic to your placing now?
Mm-hmm.
Then I think you have to be authentic to that until it's not.
Yeah. Right? Instead of speeding past.
Yeah. Because I think we done seen you hit the gas and we enjoyed that inspired the culture. Yeah. But I think it's another way for you to inspire now, like in a way where I'm gonna slow this thing down. Yeah. In a real way. Cause at least in the Lost on the North, I think it's a magical record. I think it really serves a part of your fan base.
Facts.
That I think it can bring the other fan base over to.
The ones who used to the who not used to this side of me. You saying
it's just in their bag. So man, you know, Hollywood look. I think everybody's looking forward to where you're going. I think we don't give you enough flowers for where you done took this shit to, like how far you done took the music, and also I don't think people give you enough recognition for how helpful you are, musically. Like from a music standpoint, I done seen you be very selfless in studio sessions and like help create records and like you know, Jackson don't really be tripping on credit until like some money get made.
Fact.
You know, there's a lot of credit. You know, niggas done. Wrote hooks and, you know, done all that type of shit too though. So man, I want to give you your flowers, your
appreciate that,
for like always like being a servant to the music first, the culture first, right? I think everybody looking forward to see where you taking it to, right? With all respect due to like where you done took it to thus far. So man, thank you for sure, bro.
You already know.
Time, man. We looking forward to it.
It's on the way, Jack.
Indeed.